All right, guys, I'm about to go on a ride, and I wanted to talk about something for the beginning cyclists, or if you, like myself, I had bariatric surgery in the past, and I've lost 100 pounds, but I still haven't lost everything that I want to lose, and I'm still working at it. So a 20-mile ride might not be long, very far for a seasoned cyclist. But for those of you that have gotten into cycling, 20 miles can be long. My everyday ride that I usually do during the week is about, at the most, 12 miles. Usually it's about 6 or 7 miles that I do. And when I do those rides, there's a few, like I'll take one bottle of water, because that's enough. But on a 20-mile ride, it's probably going to take me about 2 hours, maybe a little less. And so I wanted to kind of explain some things that you should be doing if you do go on a 20-mile ride, especially by yourself. One thing is I have this bag under my seat, and this is where I carry my stuff. In it, I have a few tools, just a couple Allen wrenches, specific ones. I think there's like 3 Allen wrenches that pretty much lets me tighten anything up on the bike. I always carry either money, but I don't have any cash on me, so I'm going to carry my debit card and my ID. 2 bottles of water, because 20 miles can be far, and I have two bottle holders here. I have a pump also, because if you get a flat and you're far from your destination or far from your house or wherever it is you're riding from, you don't want to get caught without a pump. So because it's a 20-mile ride, I'm doing 2 bottles. Usually I just carry one. It can be a little heavy, and I don't like weighing my bike down, especially when I go on a 10-mile ride and I barely even drink the 1 bottle. But because today I'm doing 20, I want to make sure that I'm hydrated. I always carry this screwdriver just to have one. Just, anything can happen. Another really important thing is I usually do my rides in the morning in a fasted state, meaning I don't eat breakfast. I wake up, I get dressed, and I go and do my ride. That way I've been fasting all night and, from sleeping, and I'm able to do my ride, and it's in a fasted state. But that's all within an hour ride. But anytime you go on a ride longer than an hour, you want to make sure there's something in your stomach. I'm not saying eat something heavy. Just make sure something is in your stomach. Just now I ate 3 scrambled eggs. And but I always carry anything over an hour, especially if you're overweight, guys. Something. This is a protein. Usually I would want like a granola bar or oatmeal bar. I don't have one. So I'm taking this just in case. In case of what? Well, what happens is this term called bonking down is where if you take off on a fasted state, nothing in your stomach, and you start riding, you will reach a point where your body will just want to quit on you. It has nothing to do with your mind or just being lazy or tired. Your body would there's nothing in it to help you fuel yourself. So because it's a 20-mile ride, I ate 3 eggs this morning, and I always carry this just in case you need to replenish yourself, and that always take that. Another thing I have is some patches for tubes. I have an extra tube. Some people carry 2 of them. I carry 1. Maybe if I was going on an even longer ride than 20 miles, maybe I'd carry 2. But for now, I'm going to carry 1, a patch kit. These, I don't know what they're called, but they help take the wheel off of the rim. And then this thing that my friend James really blessed me with was they're CO2 refills. This, you connect one to your, to your tube, the other end your CO2, and it will instantly inflate your tire. And that is a good convenient thing to have. I have 2 of them. I have patches, because these little pumps, man, I'm telling you, they're convenient for having a pump, but it takes a while. And so basically I still carry a pump, because I only have 2 CO2 cartridges, 1 tube, but you never know what's going to happen. And I always want to make sure I have my, for last option, you know, plan B is my pump. And it's not that much heavier, and it doesn't really, I don't feel it, so why not have it on my bike? So these are the things I carry. All of these things are going to fit, you know, into here. And that's about it, you know. If you're going to ride longer than an hour, I suggest don't ride in a fasted state, and eat something, even if it's something small. And also, if you're going to go past an hour, make sure you have some type of granola bar, an oatmeal bar, something, in case you start to bonk down and your body doesn't want to go. The last thing you want to do is be 10 miles away, you know, from wherever your car's at, or your house, or wherever you're riding from, and all of a sudden you bonk down and you have no energy at all to get back. So another reason to have cash is you never know if you need cash. Obviously, you have your cell phone. Make sure your cell phone is charged all the way. You don't want something to happen, and in an emergency, you need to get back home. And you could always call Lyft Ride. You know, call Lyft XL, which is a bigger vehicle. That way, regardless of what happens, I mean, it could be something worse than the flat. Something can actually break. And by having your phone, it allows you to be able to call a Lyft Ride so you can get a ride home. So, all right, guys, God bless. And just wanted to share my thoughts.